Well, they're going to know a ward was recently placed mid. I mean, Bob was standing in that tower range for quite some time and wasn't getting right click, so they should have...
Xavius might die? Oof. Just forcing him away with the meld there. Had put the point into the Sacred Arrow nice and early. Obviously, you almost...
Top. Very nicely done from Shanks. Dude. Wanted that last little bottle sip, but let's see if they charge up the Exo. Bob's going to do so, but yeah, he's not going to get a kill out of it. Nice read from Lelouch, going to TP back to the T2 tower, so he's not even too far away from the action.
125 damage every single time he tries to do it. Pretty annoying, considering its purpose is healing you. Doesn't have, has just the one charge left now.
Even Tino's thinking about stepping in. Arena's up in 5. Now the watch just expired as well. They're going to miss the spear. Great timing with the Dragon Tail. The Lelouch will not be able to evade the area. There's not even that Natsumi feels the importance, and Nevermind as well. They're going to try and chase down Bob. They don't have a way to close the distance. Maybe Tino's an easier kill at Xavius with the body blocks proving to be an issue. But Tino's able to slip on past Marana, maybe turning to Bob instead, but Nevermind just trying the Burrow Strike, only level 2, and now Paulos, he's going to read the importance of this fight as well, but stepping over to the river, straight into the Sandstorm, recognizing he cannot brawl the Sand King.
Got a DK, and I mean, how many times have we seen a DK just transition into being this beast late?
Oh, what the... What? What is the damage?
I mean, he didn't have Mana Shield on.
Yeah, I was looking at his whole bar. I'm like, hey, does he have Mana Shield on? What's going on? Is this another repeat? At least not smoke on smoke. Bob's on the high ground. Bob is priority number 1 if you can blow him up before the Exo, but it's going to charge that one up with Tino's follow-up. Marana's comp, but you need an objective. You need more kills out of this. Well, Roche is that objective.
I love the fact that TMV puts so much emphasis.
Soon to expire. They've got the ward on the high ground. Great placement from Vincenzo. So Tino flies over to the low ground. They get the connection onto Lelouch, but the damage is lacking. And for Die, they've got the damage. Epi in the middle, but again, Vincenzo offering the sustain. But Natsumi's looking to enter the fight. Stonegaze is out. He's trying to stand his ground, but his spear pins him up to the tree. Nevermind's back at double Burrow Strike, getting rid of the supports, but Polaris, they still need to respect Paulos. The damage is starting to ramp up. A decrypt, buying some time. Tino pushes him back, but the Templar Assassin getting controlled for the moment. And it looks like T is just going to leave. They don't want to continue with the fight. It's Polaris. What? So Aegis, they're under the ward. Nevermind.
He's gone.
He's going to jump the Rubik. Vincenzo stunned for the moment. Doesn't get the sustain enough to be able to keep them alive. But Tino! Oh, what an arena! As Bob charges into the middle, but the Stonegaze is going to delay this. Natsumi protected for the moment. Is going to back off towards the T2 tower, but they haven't got anything more. It was just the MVP killed off, and now he's brought back to try and help out for this second round. But it will not be required as a further fight doesn't break out. It's just closing in the initial one. I think this game gets very... Lelouch charging to the river. They're going to spring the trap. Palace waiting under the cover of the meld. Versus Polaris entering the neighborhood. They're going to double back in. Tino considering the wraparound, but he's a bit too far away to connect.
At least they have the plan to do that, right? Top side. Are they looking to make a bit of a movement here? Natsumi has to be careful.
Tino's going to jump early. There's no real follow-up as Nevermind follows him inside the arena. They want to target down the Sand King instead. We'll give Medusa an opportunity to pop the Stonegaze, and TMV once again life-draining Natsumi to a respectable health pool where she can stand her ground and man fight. But Bob, he wants another story. Charging the middle. They stole the Burrow. Oh, Shakes. That is beautiful. We were mentioning...
Like, out of position.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's be careful with the middle. They've got the ward on the back line. They'll control the Medusa for the moment. It's a really early use of the BKBs, and now you've got to think twice if you want to continue the fight, because Nevermind charging up the Exo. They're going to jump into the middle, but it looks like the TA is in trouble. Arrow's going to find the connection, but the shield's still on cooldown. Palos is actually going to stand his ground and look to turn with the help of Bob charging in. 4 have been killed off out of nowhere, and now Natsumi. He's going to be cautious. Spears back up. Tino. There we go. There's the stun. TV is going to look to buy back. They need to deal with the Pugner if they're going to ever have a thought of killing off Natsumi. Because look at all the mana back. Oh my, Natsumi, that's filthy.
Oh, I think Abaddon accidentally forced stuff.
He's got the DD. But a third duration left. They're going to drop the ward on the high ground. Polaris, it looks like they're aware of it. Tino's going to jump. Palace instantly towards the Dragonite as well. They're going to try and burst him down before the BKB. Lelouch gets it off at the last second. Now with the life drain, and Nevermind flies over the walls, but the damage is not enough. BKB's protecting Execration. Now they want to take the fight. They're happy with a longer drawn-out fight thanks to the Exo, but Palace is going to respect the T2 tower. A 4-staff to reposition, protected for the meld for the moment. It's going to turn towards Lelouch instead, but they'll bring him down. No Templar Assassin is a big issue for Execration's damages. Nevermind, he's back in. Another Burrow Strike onto 2, and Execration haven't found anyone, and they've got to get out. I don't think they can stick around.
The Observer Ward nearly gets caught out himself. Those are the sorts of plays that look kind of crazy, but they can be game-winning.
Lelouch is going to start. Vincenzo's nearby. Nevermind's ready to rock and roll. Epicenter getting casted. Shanks is back in. It's a lot of damage for the moment. They're going to be cautious. They group up.
Nice
Tino's going to find the arena, but importantly on the backline, look at Bob. Targeting towards the supports. But it's an Exo BKB completely wasted now, but the Death Prophet's going to be vulnerable for the fight. Maybe Natsumi as well. The mana completely getting drained. They need a little bit more damage to take away the first life, and they will do so without really heavily committing. So it's a big victory for Execration. Do they go for the speed pushback? Tino's off the mark, and it'll cost him his life, and maybe more as well. Towards the backline they go. Shanks, he stole the Burrow Strike again. Doubles up inside the middle, but it will not matter as Natsumi, Stone Gaze out, turning towards Palos. They will not be able to cancel the TP, but they're turning towards the Death Prophet on the high ground instead. A force to reposition, but the Skadi slows, and not enough as Bob will evade that attempt. But the damage has been dealt.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
All right, well, they're going to jump. Tino. He's got Vincenzo nearby. Runs back into the spear, but a defensive telekinesis as Nevermind pounces with the opportunity for a double Burrow Strike. Will clip Vincenzo as well with an early ultimate pop. It will only delay the inevitable. They might have caught out Rubik. Shanks be able to TP up.
Even just
for the moment, Vincenzo really far away. He's got to activate Burrow time. Oh, he didn't activate it. Execration, do you stick around for the fight? You got to get to the back line. They're going to try and target down the Dragonite instead with the spear. Pushing closer towards Bob, but the damage is not enough. Now, Nevermind, that's a really deep dive. The arena is blocking the reinforcements. They haven't even killed the Sand King just in until Palace. It's able to find that last right click, so we trade for the offlaners.
Even just that Nether Ward on the high ground, giving them that little bit of extra valuable in play around this. And take the base.
They're going to try and jump the Dragonite once again, and this time they will kill him off without any of Polaris being able to interfere. But now they're going for the Pugner instead. All right, that's a pretty valuable target if you can get rid of him.
Oh, and Roche is just up.
So this Medusa illusion, they're split up. I mean, this is an ideal fight for Polaris. They're going to jump to Mars. Nice 4-staff away to reposition Tino. So he's going to drop a defensive arena. Palos is nearby as well to try and deal the damage onto Lelouch, but they've got to be cautious. The rest of Radiant showing up to the neighborhood as Bob jumps straight onto Natsumi. The Stone Gaze BKB protecting Natsumi. They did steal the Stone Gaze. They've got to be cautious now, but this longer drawn-out fight, a double leap to reposition, but Palace is back into the middle, wanting to do the damage, trying to man-fight the Medusa. There we go, the stolen Stone Gaze is Shanks, targeting straight into the river. The arrow's going to connect on Palace, instantly taken away. Palace is not winning this man-fight. Furja's just down. How can they set up for round 2? I don't know if they're going to be able to. Wait, Palace, he jumps in. They get the help, but protected for the BKB. He's going to make it out, but the rest of Radiant, they'll cancel one of the TPs in Vincenzo. Bob should make it out. Oh, that was a mess. There we go. Glyph, not really going to give them too much die. They're already reset outside the base. Now Natsumi's going to find an opportunity to go in, but the barracks were destroyed. So they didn't get the speed connection to the backline. Medusa still Stone Gaze, trying to stand his ground in man fight. The mana has been evaporated. They saw the Stone Gaze once again. Lelouch going to try and BKB TP out. Can he get in front? Shanks, he does.
Nice.
Cancels the TP from the Dragonite. So get at least one kill onto Lelouch. He does have a buyback. It's going to cost you. Nevermind inside the middle. It's a decent chunk of damage. But it looks like TA's still in trouble. She popped the BKB after the Halberd, so it's a wasted magic immunity. And now Polaris are just charging to the TA. They know she's vulnerable. There's no escape for the carry on Execration, as they might be able to get more as well. Never mind. He got a whiff of vision onto Bob, but the Sheev is slow.
I feel like they don't feel confident unless they knew Sand King was top.
Lelouch,
Like,
they see
it's
Lelouch.
top.
They see Lelouch. Tino's gonna jump. So a lot of damage already towards the Dragonite. Pops a BKB. Somebody get out of the arena. So that is arena now wasted. But Bob used EXO as well.
Dire's courier.
They can back up to their own high ground ward. They keep the refresher shot over to Natsumi. So it's got another round of the Stone Gaze that they're going to look to implement now with this team fight by the Secret Shop. 4-star telekinesis, everything used to get Bob back to safety. Tino's doing an exceptional job with this bulwark, mitigating the damage from Natsumi, where they're turning to deal with the Medusa, but a decrypt protecting Natsumi for long enough. Round 2. How do you set yourselves up? Can they go in? Nevermind's going to jump with the epicenter, targeting Palace, but he's still got a BKB. Over towards the Medusa, they go, but Palace is without refraction charges. Down goes the Templar Assassin, no buyback available. Mars will join her in the afterlife. Oh boy, T4's gone down. Execration. What's the call? Throne's exposed, you won't have EXO. And they know there's no defense. They're going to call it quits. Polaris 2-0 up in our best of 5. They are looking really strong.
Yeah, for sure. I mean,